So we brought the pickup and the trailer up. It's time to load the billies and take them down to the girls. We'll have to sort the big girls from the little girls, but it's time to take them. And besides that, Cowboy has seen mountain lion tracks up here, so this would be free feed for them if we don't get them out of here. Hopefully my Jack can fight him off, and he's pretty severe if something comes in. Backing up the trailer so we can load the two billies. It's time to take them down to the girls. The big guy, the big boar, goes in with the big girls, and the little one over there goes with the smaller girls. So we'll have to sort down at the corral and get that ready for them. Come on, boys. Time to go down to the girls. It's beautiful out today. The calves are enjoying the sunshine. The weather's great. So they're loaded, they're in the trailer, ready to go see the girls. We will have to sort the two sizes of the nannies. And this is a whole lot later for me. Usually I go November, but I want babies born in nicer weather. Here's the smaller girls. And here are the bigger girls that will go with the boar. Everybody will have shelter. This side will have shelter over here. And all these want to go back in there, but they'll have shelter with these sheds. So now to get the billies in the right spot. So our job is done. Little Gus is in with this little bunch of goats. Hopefully he throws some color. I got this little one from my daughter, and he's pretty cute. He should throw some spots and color. So he's got quite a bunch here, and eventually some of these bigger ones will go together with the other billy, but for now this is what we've sorted. We'll let him have a chance to breed what he can here. And chickens are loving this day. Oh, it's gorgeous out. It's got to be close to 45, 50 degrees. Down here is where Charlie is. Charlie is a boar, and he was a baby born this spring early, so he's checking his pen out really well right now. He's got some color too, so he's never got to do this job before, so he's just checking out his area and hasn't really even looked at the girls yet, but he will. And here's the big girls that he'll be with for probably a couple months, and then I'll put in some of those other goats with him, some of the bigger size. Cowboy's getting ready to take a bale to the cows with the pickup, and I need to get in and start emptying out my back bedroom that has gifts in. I need to start wrapping because I've got kids coming next week for early Christmas. And so I need to get that job out of the way because my week, less than a week now, is going to go fast. We're all getting used to each other. Won't be long, they'll be liking him. He was just a baby last spring, and look at his size. He's almost as big as my girls. He's going to get big. Looks like there's roosters on the loose. I've got too many roosters. Cowboy and I need to be butchering. Gosh, too many. There goes Cowboy with Vale. It's just chore time on the homestead, just like everybody else's place. Critters need to be fed. Billies and bulls, and they need to be around on the homestead, even though we don't like them because they get to smelling. Gotta have them if you're gonna have babies. And this is gonna be really late for me for kidding, but that's okay. There's our rooster crowing, one of the many that are on the homestead, and there's too many. We had a lot of young ones hatch late in the fall, and we have too many roosters. We do need to do something with them. They need to go in the stew pot, or if somebody needs roosters, get a hold of me. But we have too many, and they're going to start being really hard and rough on my hens again, so it's time to take care of them. But we did get the Billy, and he's way over there right now. He's getting adjusted. This is his first year for breeding, and it'll take him a while to get adjusted and used to everybody and realize what's going to happen. This is the latest, I think, in my entire life of having goats that I've waited this long to put Billies in. I normally put Billies in around the 1st of November, and maybe even a little sooner on some if I want a couple early ones. But with my age, my arthritis, and cold winters that we've been having clear into late spring, I just decided this year I'm going to go late. It's going to be middle of May before these girls start kidding, and with me that is totally fine because I'm not going for big meat goats to sell in the fall. I'm mainly going to enjoy having a few babies on the homestead, and then when I do sell the babies, that gives me a little income to buy Christmas gifts, which this year it has bought mainly all of our Christmas gifts for all the kids and grandkids. So having a few extra goats on the homestead for me, for that reason, and then getting to enjoy the babies in the spring, it's fun. So that's why I do it. Had I wanted to sell for beef, or not beef, but beefy sized billy goats or kids in the fall, I would have put my Billy in a lot sooner. But this way it's going to be nice. Oh, they're kind of getting used to him. So, and I've just got a menagerie of sizes and breeds and whatnot. It's just for the fun in the barnyard for me right now. I've raised goats for years. I can't count how many years, 30 probably plus years. So it's hard to quit. I probably should quit, but I like to have a few around. And so my herd has dropped dramatically. Even from last year, I had 40 some plus nannies, and right now I don't have that many. So this is the big girls. This is who the boar is with, and his name is Charlie. So we'll walk over here. There's my chickens. They're loving being out today. Oh, it's gorgeous out. It's really pretty, really beautiful out. I'm going to hate having to go back into the house. So here's the other little bunch, and there's a lot of little ones in here that won't breed this year. And this is actually Gus's first time too. He came from my daughter. He's the little red spotted, white spotted filly up here. This is his first year to breed. And I'll probably leave him in here a couple months. Yeah, he's kind of getting the notion. And then some of these bigger girls will probably go back with the boar just in case he doesn't get them all bred. But the way it's looking, he might not have any issues. May not have any trouble. He's actually getting it figured out sooner than Charlie. So this is Gus. My daughter raised him. Yeah, this is good. I'll mark it on the calendar. And it won't be long. 5 months goes fast. We've got a long winter ahead of us. But I love all the color that I've acquired lately in my goats. Lots of color. Yeah, he's already figuring out. So it might not take him long. He's like, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. But anyway, folks, just wanted to share that little bit of our morning on the homestead. It was just a good morning before it got too soft, the ground, to take the trailer up the hill to load our billy goats. And another reason I wanted them down here is yesterday morning, Cowboy was heading up to feed the calves, and in the fresh snow, he could see mountain lion prints. So I've got a mountain lion hanging around, and I said, we got to get our billies down. They're at least a little safer down here. They're more than likely going to stay away, you know, hopefully, with our donkeys down here braying and whatnot. At least we can hear and watch a little better. You know, I might be able to hear some commotion in the night. So I wanted to get them down here, and just in case. But we obviously have a mountain lion pretty close, which is no fun. I hope he moves on. I hope he doesn't bother anybody. Anyway, I have three donkeys over here that are looking over the fence at me, wanting food, wanting hay, and I better head over there and get them fed. But I just wanted to bring you along today, let you see what was happening. Here's our calves that we've used on the milk cows. This one is a steer, and it's actually going to go to sale. The middle one was out of a really nice Jersey cow that I had. Her name was Trixie. Really, really nice cow. She had a lot of milk. The day this calf was born this spring, early summer, Mama Trixie had it up, had it licked off, had it nursing. Everything was looking good. It happened to be sale day in the city, and we decided to make a quick run to the sale and pick up an extra calf for Trixie because she had so much milk. So we get to the sale. Everything looked good when we left. Get to the sale, found a couple good bargains on 2 calves, baby calves, brought them home. His mama, Trixie, was laying dead with him beside her. That was such a sad day because she was one of my favorite cows, and I'm guessing it was milk fever. I don't know. Just in those few I don't think we were gone 4 hours, maybe 5 at the most. Something happened, and we don't know really. I blame it on milk fever. But anyway, we ended up selling the bottle calves right away, so I didn't have to deal with them. And this calf went on to Jersey Girl. And that was her third calf that she had raised this summer. So, and she's the cow laying down over here in the pen right there behind the post. She's an awesome cow. She's raised 3 calves this year. And this is just a purebred zebu heifer. And she will just stay on the homestead. She ended up nursing off 2 cows. Yeah, 2 cows to help us. She nursed off of Maggie too to relieve her bag. But we're going to wean her now too. Or she is weaned now, I should say. But that's the story of this little pen. This is an old Amish goat that came wandering in that couldn't stay home, wouldn't stay home. They had no control. They didn't have good pens, I guess. Anyway, first snowstorm last year, it came wandering in with a couple other goats to the corrals, to the barnyard for hay, and we put it in the corral. We contacted the Amish several times. They finally just said, we don't want them. Do what you want, keep them, give them away, whatever. So I ended up keeping her and giving away the other 2. And she since has raised a little goat this summer, but you know, she's an older goat, I can definitely tell. But so there's all the roosters over there. Too many roosters. Wind's coming up. Our beautiful day, I'm afraid, is going to change really soon. We have another snowstorm coming in. Of course, it's all melted right now, pretty much. You know, you might find a little snow on the north side or whatever, but most of the snow is gone. But the chickens are enjoying another day out on the homestead. I love it when they can free range. So I better head in and get some projects done. Have a good day, folks.